Hi there, I'm Isabel Barter of Stronger Human, and today I'm going to show you how to use a resistance band, whatever you have on hand, to decrease neck and shoulder tension. If you want to follow along, make sure that you either have one of these stretchy resistance bands, maybe you have one left over from physical therapy, or you'll want a closed loop band, the bigger size. The small little booty bands is not what we need. This is about a 41-inch jump stretch band. So if you have either of these on hand, feel free to follow along. I'm going to switch back and forth to show you how to use a different tool depending on what you have available to you. So if you have one of these therapy bands, what we're going to do, it doesn't matter if you have a knot at the end of it or not, we're going to step on the band with one foot, and then you'll grip the band in your hand. And you can choose any amount of tension that feels right to you once you know what we're doing. So what we're first going to try to do is bring your shoulder through its full range of motion in case it's been kind of stuck in a halfway position. And we use the band to get additional feedback about how our shoulder is moving. Sometimes if we don't have a band, we might not really be able to detect what we're doing. So the band just gives us a little bit of something extra so we can get some more information about the shoulder. So you'll stand on the band underneath your foot, however is comfortable for you, and then grip somewhere along the resistance band. Our first check is to see if we've gripped in the right place. Can you shrug your shoulder up to your ear and let your ear go down? Now, if you couldn't shrug up because it felt like, oh my gosh, that's so heavy, then you need to give yourself some more slack or change out the piece of equipment you're using. Okay, so let's do 3 shoulder shrugs on one side. So just stand up nice and tall. Try to relax while standing tall, and then shrug your shoulder up towards your ear, and then let the resistance band gently pull the shoulder back down. You're still staying within control, but it's just gently helping to glide your shoulder back into the bottom position. So this is called elevating your scapula, and then we're going to actively try to depress or send your shoulder away from your jaw. One more time, shoulder shrugs up, and then shoulder goes down. So now we're going to try and make a more full and complete movement with the shoulder blade. We're going to allow our shoulder to move forward, which is called protraction, and then let's pull the shoulder blade back towards the spine, retraction. It may help to put one hand on your low belly so that nothing else is, upper belly, so that nothing else moves while you try to bring your shoulder forward and bring your shoulder back. See if your elbow can be in a straight position or just relaxed. Shoulder forward and shoulder back. And now we're going to connect all 4 of those dots. We bring the shoulder forward. Let's shrug up towards the ear or jaw. Pull the shoulder back and then send it down towards the floor. Maybe a little traction from the band. Forward, up, back, and down. And one more. Forward, up, back, and down. Let's see about reversing the direction. We go back first, up, forward and down, again back, up, forward, down, and last one back, up, forward, and down. Excellent. That side may already be feeling a little bit better. Let's go to the other side. I'm going to show how to use a different tool if you have this closed loop band at home. You can just step in the middle of it, and the band is just going underneath my arch, so it's not going to go anywhere. And then I'm going to grip both ends of the band somewhere along the length of the band. Again, let's do that test to make sure we've gripped it in the right place. Can you bring your shoulder blade up? Can you let it go down? If that felt so heavy, then loosen your grip a little bit. Or if you didn't feel much of anything, maybe you need to choke up on the band so you get a little bit more information. Okay, 3 times bringing the shoulder up towards the ear and then letting it settle back down. That was 1. Here we go for 2 and back down, and one more, 3 and back down. Good, let's try that protraction, meaning allowing the shoulder to move forward, almost like you're trying to round your shoulder around your back or your rib cage, which is what's happening. All right, and then pull the shoulder back. Again, let the shoulder go forward and pull the shoulder back. One more, forward and pull back. Let's connect those 4 positions for a full circle. We go forward, we go up towards the ear, back, and then send the shoulder down. Maybe even let the band gently pull your shoulder down. And again, forward, up, back, down. One more in this direction, forward, up, back, down. Let's reverse. Let's go back first, up towards the ear, forward, down, again, back, up, forward, down, and one more, back, up, forward, and down. Excellent. Let that go. So now let's move into the neck a little bit more. What we're going to do is still do the same position. We step on one end of the band. We're standing tall. You can grip the band. Now we're going to allow the shoulder to be gently traction down as we tilt the head a little bit away until you feel the right amount of stretch in your neck. We'll stay there, and if it feels good to you, we start with a slow motion saying yes. Small nodding motion saying yes. If that's too intense, let your head come back a little bit or shrug your shoulder up a little bit so you're not just overstretching through here. So a little bit of traction down, head tilts, nodding yes. If that nodding feels good, make it a bigger motion and bow the stretch into more of the back of your neck or the front of your neck till you find the good stuff that you need. All right. Good. Let's let that side go, and let's do the other side. I'm going to show that with the loop band in case this is what you're using. So stand on the band just as before. Grip any amount along the band. Let the shoulder be gently tractioned away from the ear, just enough, not to where you feel like that's too much. Slowly tilt the head away till you feel a good stretch. Again, we're not trying to go to something that is extreme. We just want a little bit. Once you're in enough tilt, see if you can say yes. And if you can't move your head, that means you've probably gone too far with that stretch, so back out of it. And if it feels good to say yes, then make that a bigger motion where you really try to bring chin in the direction of your chest and head back and chin up to sky. Again, keeping the range appropriate for whatever's going on in your body. Excellent. And then you can relax and let that go. I hope you found those techniques helpful for whatever's going on in your shoulders. If you have questions or want to see more videos like this, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to make sure that you're up to date on the latest content. I'll see you next time.